Good morning, fellow YouTubers. It's a Saturday morning early fishing show. Caught a few nice ones last night. Didn't bother to live stream it. Fish in here are still pretty fat. They must be still feeding on the shrimp run. I'm not sure because I haven't thrown a cast net, nor have I gone down to the pier to see if there are still hordes of people getting free shrimp. So I'm out here fishing in the sticks, so you don't have to. Good morning, everybody in Fishland. Get your coffee, sit back. We're going to try to catch a fish. Fishing's picked up a lot here lately. Water temperature is very slowly cooling off. The days are still pretty hot. Temperatures in the high 80s. Nighttime's getting down into the low 60s. Should be a fairly quick transition for the water here, and we'll see how the fishing shapes up for the fall here. Anybody catching anything out there in TV land? I've got two baits down there, 10 feet of water. Temperature's about 77 degrees. That's the water temperature. Fish have been active. I'd say it's still slow, probably because they're full of shrimp. And we're fishing with our usual secret bait. Soft tortilla shells. That's right, same thing they wrap your burrito in. Some of the best darn fishing bait in the world. And I got my coffee. It's pretty tasty stuff. I'm just sitting here on the couch fishing. How many people can say that? Sitting here on the couch fishing. Probably not too many. Getting my big screen turned on here to my fishing show. It says live stream fishing Saturday morning. Catfishing on the Cindy Mae. Oh, the world famous Cindy Mae. Have to include that. Here we go. What a sleepy world it is out there. Sun's coming up later and later every day. Forgot to loosen the drag on that fishing rod. Might have lost it. There's fish in here so big they could tow you behind your water ski. Put a big slalom ski on there and hook a tarpon. Zing! Uh-oh. Oh, that's... I'm looking at the delay. That's funny. Where I just set the drag on that fishing rod. I'm watching the TV and about 60 seconds later it starts bouncing, or 30 seconds later. That's the delay I have from my live feed. I used to have it turned down to where it was about 5-second delay, but I've left it at the 30-second delay now. Fish on, fish on. Fish, where are you, fish? I know where you are. Fish on, fish on. Starting to get light out there. Look how calm that water is. Let's see if we can catch another one. That's right, you can rent a pole. I'll put your name on it. You can sit there and sip your coffee and say, that's my pole, that's my fish. I said to subscribe. I'm just having fun with my text on screen. It's starting to get light. That's a no mine. This place is just a sleepy marina this morning. It's quiet. I had so much fun clicking these buttons. Rent me. You can rent the captain's rod. So did anybody catch any of our live stream when we went out motoring the other day? That was an adventure. Every time I said a magic word, the engine would mysteriously sputter out. You have to go back and look at what happened there. It's live on the Cindy Mae. We're going to have to get out and do some more of those. Those were fun. I like to test my television system, my broadcasting system. I've got unlimited Wi-Fi on this boat. I can travel just about anywhere that has a phone signal, and I can stream live. I can upload to YouTube, or I can just go live anytime I want. Got some cool fixed camera positions all around the boat, as well as a handheld camera that I can point and shoot. Be ready for some awesome live streams. It's pretty much comfortable now to travel. I like to see the daytime temperatures go down just about 5 degrees or 6 degrees. I like to see some upper 70-degree temperatures in the daytime. As long as it's not, much below 60 degrees at night, you can pretty much stay warm with a comforter or a few blankets. So makes some comfortable sleeping at night. Fishing is slow. We know they're in there though. We just caught one. That was a big bullhead. That thing had a belly on it like it just swallowed a golf balls. Or a softball maybe. No, a hard ball, yeah. He's so full of whatever he was full of. I'm surprised he even went after the bait. Well, where else can you go and watch a rod for free? Don't even have to leave your trusty house or your trusty armchair. You can lay on your couch and just pretend you're out here fishing. The infrared just turned off. Got enough light out there for it to project a color image. Old time technology. That's still new to me. That's a fixed mount camera with infrared capabilities. It's basically just a security camera. Come on, fishies, we know you're in there. We want to get the sun up bite. first light bite. Once again, I'm out here in the sticks fishing, so you don't have to. Just get your coffee, get your breakfast, and come on. Tune in and watch. Let you know, are the fish biting? Is the water calm? What's the weather like? You can find out all on my show. It's Saturday morning. Halloween's coming. Just calm and quiet, really still. See that boat just barely moving. Let's get it rocking and rolling. It's like jigging, automatic pull jigger. Here we go. Even that boat rolling around like that just barely makes any motion in the water at all. Looks like the tide's coming in. Let's have a look. Huh, says it's falling. It's going out. I like it better incoming tide. Just because of the position of the boat and the direction of the tide. I'll take any tide, that's fine. It's not like I had to go anywhere. Says it's supposed to be a good day. Good fishing day. Good morning, everybody. Saturday morning fishing. Your favorite fishing host, Captain Danny, aboard the world famous Cindy Mae. Out here fishing in the sticks, so you don't have to. Not seeing a whole lot of action. Caught one fish there before the sun came up. Big fat black bullhead. Thing was probably 5-6 pound bullhead. That moon's still pretty full. It's still up. I can see it off to the east there. Oh, sorry, it's more off to the north. maybe northwest. Big full moon. Seems lately though the best fishing has been on the incoming tide. Just before the high tide and a few minutes after. Caught some really big channel cats about that time every day. Life's good. Life is good. Got some nice coffee and some vanilla creamer to dump in it. Nice breakfast sandwich. Caught a fish. I still need to get a net. I've lost some really big fish by not having a net. I lost probably the biggest redfish of my life. Tried to pick it up into the boat with the fishing line. It snapped it like thread. It was 50-pound test too, braid. 50-pound braid, snapped it like thread. About a 4-foot long bull red. I couldn't even estimate how much it weighed. Probably more than 40 or 50 pounds maybe. Lost that because I didn't have a net. Then 2 nights ago I lost a huge channel cat. I got to see it, but I couldn't get it up there where everybody could see it on the camera live. Kind of a disappointment to the audience. But I got to see it. It was a big channel cat. Anything to me that's, 10 pounds or better is a pretty good sized channel cat. Maybe some people catch them bigger, but it's not a real regular occurrence here off the dock. Even when I was fishing in the rivers here in Florida, sure, I'd catch, 2 or 3 of them well over 10 pounds every day, but the majority of the catfish are, 3 to 6 pounds, I guess. Uh-oh, is that a bite? Something boinking on that rod a little bit. Little pecker's gonna strip the bait off there. Maybe I should check the bait. I believe I will. Yep, it's gone. Ain't nothing like fishing with no bait, right? Alright, we know what to do. We bait it up. No wonder we haven't been catching anything. Stupid fish. Stupid Flanders. Oh yeah. Stupid Flanders. Down it goes. On the bottom. Take it up a crank or two. Loosen the drag. And set it in the rod holder. Oh, life is good fishing on the Cindy Mae. I sit here and fish off of my couch. Who else can fish on your couch and watch TV? And you know what I'm watching? I'm watching myself fishing live. Well, it's got a 30-second delay on it. That's kind of confusing sometimes. So we're out here fishing in the sticks so you don't have to. Yeah, that's right. It's time for our cool commercials. You can rent the captain's rod. $2 donations and up. Just purchase a super sticker, super chat. Yay. And if you miss the live stream, you can hit my super thanks button. Help support our channel. This cool or what? I got little buttons to click. Alright, enough of that. Back to some serious fishing. I'm going to have to make another pot of coffee. Those little ones, they just peck that bait off of there and don't give the big ones a chance to find it. I really prefer to fish with either live bait or fresh cut bluegills or cut shad, something bloody. You know, my favorite bait is fresh cut ladyfish. There is no better bait in the world. It catches everything. Hey, was that a bite? I just saw that rod go boink. What's up with that? Little peckers. Uh-oh. It's boinking. I'm going to check it. Nope. Nothing there. Just boink. Just boink. Actually, some of the biggest fish I've caught have barely boinked it. No, that's a lie. All the big fish I caught took off like a freight train. What a nice day. It's nice to live in Florida. Where else would you want to live? Some stupid state where it snows? Or nah, you don't want to live in a snowy state. Think of how dangerous it is driving on those icy roads. I tell you what, if I see even a snow on a television commercial, I turn the channel. If it's a TV show or movie and it's got snow on it, I don't even want to watch it. Although the Snowpiercer was pretty cool. But they didn't show outside too much. Just that it was cold and killing everybody. Look at those little peckers eating our bait off of there. Boink, 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 boink. Probably not even as big as your hand. Probably can't even get the hook in their mouth. They're so small. Where's my 10, 20 pound channel cats? Where are you? They're in there. They're in there. Start to see the cotton candy reflections of the clouds. Oranges and reds as they reflect the sun's rays as it rises. What a nice day. Water just glassy smooth. Glassy and smooth. We'll have to start running some reruns on here if I don't catch a fish. Nah, I just let that pull fish, you know. I have other ones I can put out, but doesn't seem to be a whole lot of action right now anyway. I can manage to fish about 3 rods at a time. Even then it can get kind of dicey if you get a big fish on that wants to wrap up all the other fishing lines. Got to get them out of the water right away. It's not always easy if you're trying to control a big fish. Keep it from going into the pylons or up under a boat. Yeah, I keep seeing the rod tip just barely bouncing. Had to get out the featherlight rod and a little tiny hook. Catch those suckers. Use them for bait. I sure would like to have a big bluegill to cut up. even a freshwater eel. I was too lazy to go throw the cast net last night. Wonder if they got that bait that fast. That fast. Let's find out. Yep. Well, that's why we're not catching them. These little guys are out and about. Fortunately, we have more bait. I got big old 6/0 circle hooks on here. Little bitty peckers. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave Brittany alone. Back in the holder. There we go. It's out there. I raised it up just a little bit higher off the bottom. I need a net, a big landing net. Tired of losing big fish. Get them up to the boat and try to get them in here to get a picture of them and a good look. They just get away. Break that line every time. It's so calming to just sit there and watch a rod all day, isn't it? Something very satisfying about it, right? I enjoy it. I can do it every day, and I always enjoy it. So much fun clicking these buttons. Rent me! You can rent me. You can rent a captain's rod. Where else can you go to a live stream and I'll put your name on it? That's right. I said to subscribe. I love it. Could they have cleaned that thing off already? Already? Let's check and see. Nope, still on there. Down you go. Couple of cranks up. Loosen the drag. Put it in the rod holder. And fish. Voila. Where are you, Mr. Fishy? Still trying to decide where to go. I'm thinking one of the nearby rivers. Always a lot of wildlife to see, and something about fishing around all those lily pads always gets me excited. Have to do a whole episode on slow drifting and trolling. I like to get some live bait, but it's hard to come by. It's not like the ocean where all the little finger mullets are everywhere. Intercoastal's got lots of bait most of the time. Hello everybody, my name's Danny. I am the proud captain of the mighty Cindy Mae. Yeah. Oh, that's a no mine. This is a mine. The mighty Cindy Mae. She's probably the best small sailboat, fishing boat / liveaboard in the world. Up there's my transportation, my mighty scooter, nicknamed Scooty McScooter. Yeah. There's my lifeboat and row into shore dinghy, Cindy Mae Jr. Nice little solar powered, shaded cockpit, air conditioning. Twin screws. Now that's some motor power, right? Yeah. Got electric power, gas power, and sail power. Alright, let's go inside. Start this show. Still little ones pecking at the bait. Big fish, they must have had an active night and they're all sleeping or something. I think the tide's just moving in the wrong direction. Yeah, you can catch fish on all the tides, but they move to a different spot for each tide most of the time. They don't just sit there the same hole, waiting for food to drift by. They go where the eating's good, just like you would. Yeah. Go to the steakhouse, Red Lobster. Yeah, they move to the places where the food's tasty and abundant. They want abundant food source. Haven't seen any manatees in a while. Yeah, I'm gonna check the bait. They've been pecking on it and pecking on it. Still on there. I guess that's good, right? Well, at least have to put any more on there. Just off the bottom. Put it in my cool fish holder. And we're fishing. Just like that. I gotta get some more bait today. Well, that pack of soft burrito shells lasted me for almost 2 weeks. Can you imagine that? That's good bait. It's clean. I think I ate one of them myself. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. I'll put your name on a fishing rod and I'll put it right up on the screen right there. Whatever your name is, as long as it's not vulgar. As long as it's not vulgar. Whatever your moniker is. That's funny. Fishing is slow, but they're down there. We know they're down there. Like I said, I think they just moved to a more productive spot. When the tide turns, they'll all be back. I'm sure there's still a few that are just passing through. They'll find it, bait, and they'll start to chew. So I'm out here fishing in the sticks, so you don't have to. At 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 a.m. on a fine Saturday morning. Anita Lee. You'll laugh when I tell you what I'm using for bait, but I'll tell you it's very effective. I'm using soft taco shells, tortillas. They're clean, they're cheap, and a lot of fish will eat them. Caught one fish so far, about a 5-6 pound bullhead. If you know how to move back the cursor on the live stream, you can see it. It was before sunup. Thing had a belly on it so fat, looked like he ate a softball. But yeah, soft taco shells, fresh, gotta be fresh. They're really good bait. Plus you can eat them yourself. I'd like to have some better bait, but it's been hard to come by. And I was too lazy to get some shrimp with the cast net last night. That's usually what I use for bait, though, is the soft burrito shells. Just you get like 8 or 10 of them in a pack for $2 or $3. And really, you can catch bluegills, catfish, eels, stingrays, skates, occasional redfish. Oh yeah, I've caught big gar too, big alligator gar. Got a 5 foot long gar here. But that was on an eel, freshwater eel, after I caught it with a piece of soft taco shell. Cut the eel up. Caught the big 5 foot long gar. What's up, Dirty Oar Fishing? Yeah, that water does look nice. I think the only ripples on it are from the current. That's from the tide moving. It's not much wind at all. Caught one big bullhead earlier. Probably 6-pound range. Fishing slow. Nah, I usually do that before I have my coffee. Now this is freshwater. I'm about 50 miles from Mayport, Jacksonville. Plenty of saltwater fish in here though. I saw a bunch of pogies in here last week with a school. It was either stripers or crevalle jacks chasing them, those yellow-tailed jacks. They were tearing them up. Things were blowing out of the water like they were getting shot with a cannon. All the bait fish right here going by the boat. So yeah, the saltwater fish will come in here. I've caught a few of them. Caught jacks and redfish. There's big reds in here. They'll follow the bait up in through here. They come in during the shrimp run. They're big, big reds. Lots of little rat reds too, I guess. Trying to decide where to take the boat to. Don't know if I want to go out when the weekend warriors are active out there. Don't want to do battle with the weekend warriors. It's not too bad around here, but get a lot of Johnny Law running around harassing people. That's their job, to harass people. It's not to help anyone, as far as they're concerned. Maybe it's because people don't need that much help, so they gotta go around and harass them. I don't know. They've been pretty good about not bothering me. I guess I don't look that troublesome. Sailboat, slow. It's not smuggling anything. Just some guy living on a boat. I tell you, I've seen them come in and search every boat around me and harass those people. Unbelievable. Arrest them. Spring break down in Miami was interesting, out on the water. Lots of pretty girls, lots of people going around on their boats, overpacked. Lots of alcohol and underage drinking. General debauchery. Where else can you go and watch a fishing rod while you sip your coffee? You don't even have to leave the house. You can sit there in your robe. I don't want to know what you're wearing, anybody. No. I'm just saying, you know, that I'm out here in the sticks fishing, so you don't have to. Time for our cool commercial. You can rent a fishing rod. I'll put your name on it. If it hooks one, we'll say, Joe's got one, Joe's got one. Right now, this is Captain's rod. That's so much fun playing with that. Click those buttons. I can write stuff up on the screen. That's really keen. Better check the bait. There's so many little peckers down there. Not much activity in the water. It's just quiet. Oh, still got bait. Down it goes. It's like deep sea fishing, back to the bottom. That's the bottom. Reel it up a couple cranks. Loosen the drag. And set it in the rod holder. Voila! Anybody know what voila means when the magician says voila? It's a French word. It means there it is. There's a word that you learned you didn't know. And in Tagalog, that's the Filipino language, voila means nothing. No, I don't mean that it has no meaning. I mean that it means like if you don't have any money in your pockets, you have nothing. Voila means nothing. Any Filipinos will testify that it's tough if you're voila. You got nothing. I can testify that when I've had voila, it's tough. But most of the people know the word voila means what the magician says, you know? It's like, yeah, voila, there it is. That's educational stuff that you learn on my fishing channel. Imagine that. The word of the day, voila. That's right, voila. That water is such a mirror surface. You can see the reflection, the pillars in it, the ropes, the clouds. Not very many clouds though. The sky's really clearing up. Looks like a little bit of breeze, just barely ruffling the water. Maybe we should try some of our other cameras. Let's see if they're working first. I'll switch to studio mode so I can find out. Huh. Where'd you go, you little booger? Ah, there we are. guess it helps to plug it in, right? Jeez. What a dip. You dip. There we go. Yeah, crap don't work if you don't plug it in. Alright. It's coming online. There we go. Seems like it's awakened. Alright. Let's see if we can't show it. Ready, set, voila. Ha. See, that's your magic word that you learned. There it is. It's my hand camera. A hand cam. What's that? A bird. Okay. Dock. See what's happening out there in the world. Under the boardwalk. Under the dock. Alright, so much for that, right? Different camera angles. That's always fun. People have to see different things or they become genuinely uninterested. What do you say? Let's put some big bait on there. I know I'm getting low on bait, but I'm going to go to the store and get some anyway. So, let's put some big chunks of bait on there. They probably got them anyway. Let's find out. No, we still got them. Flip them off. Flip them off. What'd you do with your bait? I flipped it off. Huh. That's got some lot of meanings, huh? Flipped it off. Hey, nowhere can you have this much fun on a live stream. I should sell seats on my boat. That's the next thing. We've had some big buyers for pool rental. Yeah. We've had people pay $40 for a pool rental. Yep. Look at that. You see that big old bait? That's like a quarter burrito shell. Down you go. That's so big it'll scare those little peckers. They'll be like, oh my god. Nah, they still peck away at it. I think it might be shrimp. I'm not sure. Okay, you reel it up a couple cranks. Loosen up the drag. Put it in a rod holder. Let it fish. It's a nice, nice day out. Nice, nice. Very nice. Remember the old band? Yes. Didn't they do that song? Nice, nice, very nice. Look at all those sailboats over there. You can see their masts sticking up in the air. Hundreds of them. There's hundreds of them. They never go anywhere. They just sit there. That's right, I'll put your name on a fishing rod. You can rent this fishing rod. And no other live stream's gonna do that for you. Someday they'll be lined up to rent a rod. I love clicking those buttons. You don't really have to rent anything, but you can if you want, and I will put your name up there. I'll say, that's Joe's rod. You got a bite, Joe. That's how it works. If you've ever watched the show before. That fisheye lens makes everything look kind of distorted and weird like. Oh yeah. "8:24 a.m. Saturday morning." Lots of good Saturday songs. No, I'm not going to sing them for you. And thanks to all the copyright issues, I can't play any music. Nope. Camera change. Huh, that one got kind of hazy. What do you suppose does that? Got all hazy like that. camera's acting weird. Alright. That's a little better. A little bit better. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's much better. Much better. Yeah, it's time to end this early morning stream. I'll keep on fishing. I'm going to turn off the stream for a while. I might turn it back on after the tide changes. Tight lines, everybody.